Welcome back, Knights, to another wonderful edition of the Nightly News. I'm your host, Alexia Barron.
And I'm Nathaniel Arroyo.
And your Nightly News starts now.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Fall is here and so is football season. Here's Esau with the inside scoop.
This year, summer was cut short, affecting everyone's schedule. Mallory is here to tell us how that's affecting the football students. How do you feel about the summer being shorter?
Well, unfortunately, with the summer being shorter, it was tougher. Some people were still on vacation and things like that. It's just time. You need time to create that chemistry. But we have so many seniors this year that have been playing with each other for the last 4 years. So I think we'll be just fine.
How is this going to affect player performance?
Honestly, I don't know how it will affect player performance. I know when it comes to the learning curve, I think that's what might be affected a little bit more since there's not a lot of time. But ultimately, these young men have been grinding and working so hard. So ultimately, I think they'll be okay.
What problems do you see arising from the change?
Scheduling, right? I mean, scheduling when we're 2 weeks off, we still have games during those times, so those young men won't be able to travel and go do other things as other students will. But I think that'll be the biggest issue is scheduling.
What changes would you make for next year?
Next year, just now we know. I mean, it felt like they told us it was happening, we were thinking it was going to happen, and ultimately it did happen. So I think just more of a notice next year, more time and more scheduling on our end would definitely be better.
Hopefully this won't have a negative impact on students. For the Nightly News, this is Isabel Herrera.
School can be very, very stressful, especially if you don't know where your things are. So here's Marisol to teach you guys how to stay organized.
Ways to stay organized for the 2022-23 school year. Welcome back. Easy ways to stay organized. Use a binder to keep your assignments organized. Log assignments into personal calendar and set reminders, keeping an organized locker if you have one. Clean your backpack regularly. Have a folder for graded work so it doesn't get confused with. Have a set after-school schedule to help with time management. Welcome back.
I know we can all see and feel how crowded it is in the hallways. More on that, we have Lenny and Angel with the school's population.
Have you felt a little tighter in your classes this year? Well, if you haven't noticed, there's been a slight increase in students from this year to last year. Let's ask one of the teachers here at Oregon Mountain and see what they have to say about it.
Alright, so would you say there's more or less students from this year to last year?
Definitely more, man. I mean, when just seeing it in the hallways during passing period, going to lunch after school, definitely a lot more students.
How do you think there was an increase in students this year?
I think the word is finally getting out about Oregon Mountain High School, that it's not some crazy wild school, but it is a school where you can grow and be ultimately successful at the end of the day.
Alright, and lastly, what problems do you think can come with having more students?
I think, having a couple different lunches possibly. It takes a lot longer to get back to classes after you're leaving campus to get on campus. So I think possibly just tardy issues when it comes to more students on campus.
As mentioned earlier, here you can see students coming in late from lunch. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to get used to being a little claustrophobic in your classrooms. Here with the Nightly News, signing off, Lenny Washington.
Next up, Sydney went around the school and asked a couple of our students how they feel about returning to school in July. Story up now.
LCBS has now started school in July. Let's see how OMHS students feel about this.
How do you feel about school starting in July?
It's stupid and we shouldn't have done it.
What would you be doing right now if you weren't in school?
At home playing basketball.
What would you be doing right now if we weren't in school?
I don't know, probably hanging out with my friends, or eating, or sleeping, or watching movies, or probably just dating a bunch of women.
What did you do over the summer?
School.
What did you do over the summer?
What did I do over the summer? I hung out with friends. One of them is the blonde chick behind the camera. You don't know that, but now you do. I watched movies, and I got taller, and now I look hot.
What are your classes like this year?
They're pretty fun. I mean, I don't like my last class because it's geometry, and it's the end of the day, so gotta use your brain.
What do you think about all the breaks we get over the year?
It actually seems pretty nice because they're super long, and it's gonna be enjoyable.
How do you feel about school in July? Whether you like it or not, we're on this together and stay positive. For Nightly News, this is Mia.
I think it's cool that we get a break, but it won't be a break for me.
We're going to be talking about how the year starts out early for 2022 and 2023.
Man, it was rough, I would say, but I think we all adapted to it, and it's actually worked out pretty well.
I definitely think it's tough to kind of get in the frame of mind of starting school when it's still July and it's like over 100 degrees outside, so I don't think anyone was excited.
It's a lot tiring. I mean, I had to start pretty early because of soccer, so it didn't really do too much, you know.
Honestly, man, I feel like it kept me in the rhythm of teaching, right? Like, we didn't have the 3-month break like we normally do. But honestly, I mean, I'm always here for football anyway, so ready to start early. We were good to go.
What about the late end in June?
I'll probably be complaining about that too. I think that when we do get to our breaks, it'll feel a lot better, but now because we only got the short summer, we haven't gotten to spend the 2 weeks in fall.
I think that's where they kind of make up for the, you know, oh, you get a short summer break and a long summer or a long school year. So, yeah, I think it's pretty good. I mean, I would rather still have a longer summer, but it is what it is.
Hello, everyone. So today we're gonna ask people about the short summer. See how do you feel about it?
Oh, it's awful.
Would you prefer a longer summer?
A longer summer for sure.
Well, we have shorter breaks.
Longer summer. I mean.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying.
Yeah, who gives the short breaks?
All right, thank you. That was a little bit excessive. Okay, so how do you guys feel about the short summer?
I hate it. Too short.
Too short. Would you prefer a longer summer?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we have shorter breaks.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, the short summer kind of sucked, but getting an extra like week during our other breaks is kind of nice.
I thought it was whack, bro. School started way too early. I just want a longer summer.
Yeah, the breaks are longer.
Yeah. But still, coming to school in July is just wrong, bro.
Honestly, it's kind of whack.
Would you prefer a longer summer and shorter breaks?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Thank you.
Whack, bro. Why? Couldn't do nothing. Didn't get it. Same, bro. We didn't get it.
Nah, not you, bro.
What? I'm playing. The short summer, it's kind of stupid. I wanted to play games in my room all day. I wasn't able to do that long. Games. Yeah, I like playing games.
Me too, man. Okay. So the question is, how do you feel about the short summer?
What do I do with my hands?
You can do whatever you want with your hands.
I'm Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do. How do I feel about the short summer? Yeah. I have no comment. I work year-round, so I don't get a summer. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Pretty whack.
Whack?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it, though?
Yeah. I hate it.
You hate it?
Yep.
Why?
Because I didn't get to chill.
You didn't get to chill? Did you spend time with your family, though?
Yes, I did.
Would you recommend a longer summer?
Yes, sir.
Signing off for the Nightly News, this is Andrew. Let's make this year a good one.
Last but definitely not least, our school is stepping up our social media outreach. Here's Alicia and Haley to introduce our most recent account, TikTok. For those of you that don't know, Oregon Brown is getting into the social media scene, but today we're going to be talking about TikTok.
Number one, I think it's amazing that we're connecting with these young people, but I think it's awesome. I'm a part of the TikToks, the students are part of it, shop's a part of it. It's an amazing thing here at the castle.
These are a few of our most liked TikToks.
I took the top off, I'm dripping like hot sauce. I got drinking this clean raw. Baby, give me that mean mouth. Hit this up like golf ball. I can do this without y'all. Call it rush, I go low. Stop phone, pull it up. She look bad in the Maybach truck. Bubble butt, cost 10 if it up. LSD tastic stuff on the top.
Here's Mr. Shop with how we're starting up with social media.
First of all, hashtag nightlife.
Second, it's fun at the castle. Sort of like go to sleep, it's shh. And follow us. See ya.
So go follow, like, and comment on Oregon Mountain High's TikTok. And who knows, you may be on one yourself. For this nightly news, this is Alicia and Haley.
Thank you so much for joining us on this week's Nightly News. My name is Nathaniel Arroyo.
And I'm Alexia Barron.
See you next time.